Hello, Nistas and Nistos. I'm back, and we are here to talk fragrances as usual. So, I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk perfumes, you guys, designer to be exact. So, if you're interested in hearing what I have to say about these 7 designer fragrances, please stay tuned. All right, nieces, I have my top 7 designer fragrances that I want to share with you. And I just want to give you a little quick side note. When you hear content creators speak on designer, niche, or indie, designer are fragrances that come from houses that design and, sell things other than just fragrances. And I mean like clothing, house linen, just other things other than fragrances or maybe a lipstick. So designers will be considered to be like Burberry, Tom Ford, although they have niche prices, Tom Ford, Valentino, YSL, designers like that. So that's what designer fragrances are. Okay. All right, so I have 7 designer fragrances here, and we're going to start with number 7, and this is Black Opium Le Parfum. And this was released 2022, and I am so glad that I did get an opportunity to get this in PR. Had I not gotten this in PR, unless I got really into the hype of it, and I don't remember if it was overly hyped, I probably never would have experienced this because I am not a fan of Black Opium, but this one right here, it is so good. This has fragrance notes of cinnamon, orange blossom, Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla absolute, coffee, vanilla orchid, and patchouli. So you see it is a vanilla overload, and it is so good. The coffee note in here, it is very prominent to me. I do pick up the coffee note in here, and that coffee in with that orange blossom, it's just so right, so good. So this is one of my fragrances that I really, although I prefer wearing this during cooler months, I am a total believer in you wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it. So again, this is one of the flankers from Black Opium, and this is the Le Parfum from YSL. All right, now moving on into the number 6 spot. This is from the house of Burberry, and it took this one a minute to really grow on me because I was just not all in for it when I got it. I didn't blindly buy it. I think I went to Ulta, smelled it, and picked it up because I'm like, okay, it's a nice vanilla fragrance, but I wasn't just like, wowed. Like a lot of the people in the community was saying this is a it girl fragrance, and it grew on me. And I do agree that this is one of those beautiful it girl type of fragrances. Now, this fragrance, in my opinion, this is a very versatile fragrance. You can wear this fragrance year round, and I do believe that this fragrance is also versatile in the aspect of it's not too mature, nor is it too, kiddie or teenagery. It is a very balanced fragrance. It is so beautiful, and it is femme. It is definitely a female fragrance in my opinion, but fragrances are fragrances. This has fragrance notes of vanilla, lavender, cacao, ginger, vanilla caviar, and vanilla absolute. So another vanilla fragrance, and most of my vanilla fragrances, I really do like wearing those in fall and winter months, but this is one of those vanilla fragrances that I will wear at any given time, and it is absolutely beautiful. Really enjoy this fragrance, and I could see this also being a signature scent for someone. So again, in the number 6 spot, this is Burberry Goddess. All right, the next fragrance is actually the very first Valentino fragrance that I ever purchased, and this is not the first Valentino, but this is the first one that I added to my collection, and I am a citrus person. And the one that I am speaking about, this one was released in 2021. This is Valentino Yellow Dream. It comes in the classic studded Valentino bottle. As you can see, the dent is real. When this needs to be replenished, I do plan on getting this in the larger size. This is so good. So good. But this has fragrance notes of lemon, rose, and white musk. Very simplistic, but this is so good. This is one of those fragrances that wears very well in isolation, and it also pairs really well. If you have a fragrance that is just too sweet that it becomes very cloying, I do think that this is a great balancer if you want to just like blend it down. You know how when you're cooking, if you put too much sugar in something, you add a little salt, or put too much salt in something, add a little sugar. So in the fragrance world, this could definitely serve as like a salt to a sugar, but it wears really beautifully in isolation as well. So again, this is Donna Born in Roma, Yellow Dream by Valentino. All right, the next fragrance is something that I was really late to the party. I was really influenced to purchase this fragrance after Bohu talked about how this smelled so closely to something from Bath and Body Works that I was late to, the Fall in Bloom. And when I went in store and smelled it, I was like, okay, I want it, I got it, and it is so good. I hear the elixir, and I have actually tested the elixir. It is a little bit better, but I have this one and I'm not sad about it. And this is Burberry Her, and this is the one in the pink. This is so good. This has fragrance notes of strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, sour cherry, blackcurrant, mandarin orange, vanilla, violets, and jasmine. What a combination. This is so good. It is one of those fruity fragrances, but I like the florals that it has in it because it does not allow the fruitiness to take over and it becomes too sweet. But I really like this fragrance, and I really enjoy pairing this with, you know, those overly fruity body care items that we sometimes really enjoy. But this is an actual beautiful fragrance. So again, this is Burberry Her. All right, moving on down to the number 3 spot. This is something that is very new to me. Not new of me knowing about it, but new to the collection. And I just don't know what took me so long. But I'm here now and I really enjoy this. But this is also from the Donna Born in Roma line. And this is Donna Born in Roma, the original one. And this has fragrance notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, bergamot, jasmine sambac, jasmine tea, bourbon vanilla, and cashmere. This is really good. This is another it girl type of fragrance. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. To me, this fragrance is a safe blind buy. The vanilla and the bourbon in here, the vanilla bourbon, it is so good. And you know I am a big fan of jasmine sambac. I can sniff it out like a bloodhound, and it's just pretty. It mixes so well. Oh, this is so good. Really enjoy this. Definitely get that black currant at the top, and it's a beautiful fragrance. So again, this is the original Donna Born in Roma from Valentino. Now moving on into the number 2 spot, you guys, this is something that I wore, and I wore it absolutely well. I don't know how many women actually followed up on purchasing this fragrance, but I do know that I have had so many people to stop and ask me. Several of them have asked me to, will you wait for me to pull it up, and you know, they want to make sure that this is the correct one, because this is also a flanker to a fragrance also. But this is from the house of YSL, and this comes from the Libre line, and this is the Libre Parfum. So this is bottle number 2, you guys. This is an orange blossom. Woo! Beauty right here. This is so good. It has fragrance notes of ginger, saffron, mandarin orange, bergamot, orange blossom, lavender, bourbon vanilla, honey, and tonka. This is also one of those fragrances that I prefer to wear during cooler months, but if I get in the mood for it, I will put it on at any given time. It smells so good. I think it mixes really well with my body chemistry, because like I said, I get tons of compliments on it anytime that I wear this fragrance. So again, this is Libre Le Parfum from YSL. All right, and in the number 1 spot, you guys, I just couldn't think of, I mean, the Libre could have gone in the number 1 spot, but I think I put this one in the number 1 spot because she's been with me the longest as far as the experience of having her. I've had several bottles of her, and she could easily become a signature scent. She could easily become that scent that people just be like, okay, when I smelled that, I thought of you. It is easy to become that type of fragrance, and she's absolutely pretty. I just think the people who like her, they like her, and the ones that think she's like, man, they think what they think. But as for me, I really enjoy this. This is one of my favorites. This is probably bottle number 4 or 5 that I have had, but this is Chance Tendre from Chanel. This is the pink one with the gold label on it because this is the EDP. Now they have the EDT, which has the white writing on it, but I prefer this one over the white one because this one seems to me to last a little longer, and I think that it's a different combination of fragrances in it as well. I'm not sure, but it's a little different to me. But this has fragrance notes of kinks, grapefruit, rose, jasmine, and musk. Very simplistic, and like I said, this could easily become a signature scent. And I think this is an easy purchase. I think that this is a very versatile purchase because you can just about wear it anywhere, anytime. Whenever I say something is signature worthy, that means that it could just go across all seasons, in my opinion. And you could comfortably wear this anywhere. Even if you worked in the medical field, I do think that this is a safe fragrance that you could wear, you know, around your patients because it is just that soft, subtle, but it still smells really feminine, really pretty, and it's good. It's just good. So again, this is the EDP Chance Tendre by Chanel. So you guys, those were my top 7 designer fragrances. I do have quite a few others, but these were just like the core 7. If I had to only pick 7, it would definitely be these 7. So I want to thank you guys. If you would leave some commentary in the comment section below and let me know what's your number 1, 2, or 3 designer fragrances. I greatly appreciate you guys coming back. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.